Winners, how are you doing? Welcome. This is Pastor Jefferson again, and welcome to our television ministry and video time. Thank you so much. So glad to have you winners with us. Yes, you're winners. All right. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say that this is our last discussion, last topic, last conversation on the subject per capita, which remember it means per head, per person. In the Latin, that's what it means. And this is our last discussion, the last topic of conversation on arithmetic mean and arithmetic sequences. We're going to move on to another subject, okay? This is our last taping of it, last recording of it, all right? So, listen, real briefly, I ain't going to go over the whole thing. It just means finding an average. Well, what does that mean? What on earth does that got to do with Christianity? What on earth does that got to do with it? Well, remember, there is only one statement that gives you fruit. You need the fruit of the Spirit, don't you? Remember? There's one statement or one event that can show your fruit is how you relate to people, born again Christian, right? Ain't that right? Now we know in life you gotta be bold. Sometimes you gotta handle things strict. And yes, sometimes you gotta speak your voice loudly. And with some situations you gotta say some things like, that are tough. But on a basic general average, your statement from people is supposed to be, I know this is corny, it's not even thought about because we're just talking about getting blessed. This is gone. This is a gone statement. I know it. It ain't going to be sentimental to some. You still got to have the statement. I know we learn big stuff in the Bible now. We know about theology, Christian apologetics, exegesis text and eisegesis text, theology school. Yeah, I know all that is overcrowding us. But there's still one basic strong point that you must have as a Christian, that the people, whether saved or not, they must feel that no matter what your pressure, even though it's tough, or your suffering, even though it's hard, they still supposed to get from you as much as your effort in God can be, that no matter what, they feel and they know that you're going to be a consistent, calm, non-threatening person. I'm going to repeat that again. Fruits of the Spirit is what we need. The Bible says the fruits of the Spirit locks us into the reservation of heaven. It says we need the fruit of the Spirit versus the lust of the flesh. Remember that? Okay, I know we got a lot of stuff on our plate, but remember that? So really, as much as you can, we're supposed to show the people, whether saved or not, we're supposed to show them that under pressure, hurt, pain, and strain, and hard to deal with agony, irritation, and frustration, or nice times, peaceful times, and steady times, as much as possible with the help of Jesus Christ, we're supposed to show them on average. See, it didn't say on perfection. On average. That's why I've been talking about arithmetic mean or arithmetic mean. On average, they supposed to say or feel about us that they didn't feel threatened, that they felt calm, peace. They felt as much as possible a calmness from us, a peace from us. That's supposed to be our average reputation. You see? Okay? You got that? That's why I've been talking about arithmetic mean, which is an average when you're talking about going from the least to the greatest. You see? When you're talking about going from the least to the greatest. Remember we talked about how it means take 5 set of numbers, add the total, 5 set of different numbers, add the total and divide it by 5 or 6 or 7. That means every one of your blessings, when you get attacked on all 5 of your blessings, you're supposed to have an average evidence that you're the same. You know, I know some people that they got a job, promotion. Oh, you feel like you're in heaven's bliss. Okay? Because they got a raise. The Christian got a raise. They got their answer in prayer. They got their answer in prayer from serving God. And they got a raise. Okay? Now, I know I'm not talking about this, Christian. I'm just trying to get you to see the point. Okay? I'm just trying to get you to see the point. I'm just trying to get you to see the point. You see? I know a Christian now. I'm not beating them up. I need to get better too. I'm just using them without mentioning their name. An example to show you why arithmetic mean was very important to bring up. Okay? There's a Christian I know. Good person. But here's the problem. They prayed to God. That's not the problem. And they got a raise. They got a promotion. And when it came to that, very sweet and pleasant. You want to be with them all day. Now, they also bought a brand new car. Pleasant in the car. Just got a new car. Okay? Wonderful. Didn't mind you visiting them, spending time with them. Okay? Now, the same person bought house and property. See? Owned the property in the house. Now, that's when things are different. You can't talk to them. They're mean. You see? Nice with the car, nice with the new job, but not nice when you go on their property. Very stuck up, arrogant. You think you've seen 2 people. What does that mean? They're not average. They're not the same. Now, the same person, nice with the car, nice with the job, evil with their property, very stuck up. Now, the same person ended up getting a new connection. Business people started hooking up with them. Now they won't even talk to you. You see what I mean? Nice with the house, calm with the car, but very stuck up when it comes to their land, and very stuck up when it comes to their business partnerships. You see, that's not an average calm attitude. So you see, that's what we're talking about. You see, you understand? So that's what we're talking about, on and on and on and on and on. See? So we're going to move on, but I just wanted to explain to you why that was so important to bring that up. You see what I mean? Why it's so important to bring that up. And this is why it's important that we show an average same reputation across the board, on our sufferings and on our good times. Now, I want to get that, last recapped before we move on to another subject, another topic. Just wanted you to get that understanding. Some of you's got it. You didn't even need this explanation, and I appreciate that. But I know some people probably still say, what does that mean? Well, keep on living for the Lord, and you'll see what that means. But I thank God, because we got to make it, saints. We got to go towards that way. We got to make it, and we got to make sure that we are an average the same. We got to make sure we're more full of character than full of getting wealth. We got to make sure we're more full of a reputation that people can feel safe to be around more than he gave me wealth. We got to make sure, ladies and gentlemen, it's like this. If you're going to lift weights or get in shape, and you just concentrate on your upper part of your body and not working out your legs, you're going to be big on top and bony on the bottom. We can't just concentrate on Lord bless me, and don't concentrate on our character. Don't say, Lord, I need help with my character. I'm mean, I'm moody. I just go off on people. I'm very explosive. I got hypertension. Lord, deliver me. You got to be an average, calm, steady, all the time, the same way on every situation, especially when you're hurting and pain.